Welcome to my short 5 minutes or less review of Dead Rising Remastered for the PS4. Dead Rising Remastered is a third-person zombie survival game from Capcom, not to be confused with Capcom's very own Resident Evil, another franchise that coincidentally features the living dead. Dead Rising focuses more on RPG elements like finding various books to increase attributes or collecting more prestige points to unlock new abilities. Majority of the gameplay is spent doing various objectives within a large shopping mall in the fictional town of Willamette, Colorado. These particular objectives can either consist of side missions that require helping survivors before they become zombie chow, or doing various news scoops called cases. This progresses the main story to a new chapter each time they are completed. What makes progression of this game so different compared to other titles will probably boil down to the time limit. To break this down, as you spend more real-life hours playing this game, the in-game clock will move forward on your activities and side missions, so you can miss a quest entirely. You have to decide what is the best course of action, and the time limit is what keeps you on your toes. Other ambitious things are done with the gameplay, like your main character's ability to pick up anything and everything that isn't bolted down. Literally everything is a lethal weapon, from bats, pipes, bowling balls, chainsaws, and park benches. It's quite riveting to go around Willamette and smash the undead with a giant ass parasol to match Frank's eccentric mood to dress like an old grandmother. Best grandmother of the year? You play as Frank West, freelance photojournalist looking to get the big scoop on a series of violent events that have been happening around Willamette, Colorado. On the way there, it's quickly discovered that the military has the entire section on lockdown, so along with brass balls and Frank's big package, he jumps on the roof of the heliport of the mall. It's quickly discovered that there's a conspiracy here with this strange character Carlito telling you that something's going to happen. So it's up to you to solve this mystery once and for all. I thought the story felt interesting. Frank isn't a STARS member with years of training, he's just a guy with a camera in way over his head, and that humanity is played up to the audience rather well in my opinion, especially during the overtime segment. Speaking of overtime mode, this game has a big level of unique properties to the ending, because after all the chapters are initially obtained, you can partake in overtime mode, which continues the experience after a certain ending is achieved, so you can unlock the true ending. There's also a few hiccups and frame rate problems that carried over from the original port of Dead Rising on the Xbox 360. When you hit enemies with certain weapons like 2x4s, sometimes the game can chug, and ridiculously stupid survivor AI still is present. The AI in this game is among the stuff of legends for all the fucking wrong reasons. I'm telling you, humans will clip on zombies, geometry, the works. It's a living nightmare, especially when you're going for that precious saint achievement, but I digress. Overall, I would say Dead Rising is one of Keiji the Hack and Fune's finest games that surfaced in 2006. It hit all the right bells and whistles when it came to endless opportunities of exploring all the nooks and crannies of the mall, fighting various psychopaths that inhabit it, and getting down to the bottom of what caused this outbreak. With Frank being able to be upgraded, vast new game plus options, and reasonable challenge, there's a lot of meat on the bones with this gameplay glutton. While the AI and frame rate issues do crop up and they were annoying, I enjoyed myself with this game from start to finish. Dead Rising Remastered gets a solid B+ from me and my highest recommendation.